2 identical shutouts on the night, and I rant about the digital ads that are infesting NHL broadcasts. All that and more on the Hockey Nightly Recap. First game of the night, we had the Nashville Predators taking on the LA Kings, 2 teams that are heading in completely opposite directions of where most people expected it to be this year. The LA Kings, one of the hottest teams in the NHL, while the Nashville Predators are slumping horribly over a month into the season. And those trends continue tonight. The LA Kings shut out the Predators with a 3-0 win. Goals for the Kings coming from Kevin Fiala, Andrei Kopitar, and Adrian Kempe, who had a 2-point night. Darcy Kuemper got the shutout, but he didn't have to put up a whole lot of a fight. It was only 16 shots he faced. He stopped them all. While UC Saros stopped 24 of 26 shots, but it wasn't enough to get the win when you don't have any offense in front of you. And at this point, it's fair to say that it's no longer just a slow start for the Nashville Predators. This just kind of feels where they are. For whatever reason, chemistry, coaching, or whatever you might attribute it to, this team just cannot score despite all the firepower on their team. It's not even like the guys that they brought in just are underperforming. Even their stalwarts, the guys who have been scoring for them for years, like Philip Forsberg, Ryan O'Reilly, Roland Josi, they're not contributing either. The Predators are currently bottom 5 in goals scored for on the season, and bottom 5 in goals for above expected on the season, meaning if they were shooting at just an average pace, they'd probably be around middle of the pack in terms of scoring, and that would certainly have gotten them at least another couple of wins and made their season look a little bit better. But you usually don't see an entire team go for a full month on a shooting slump. The clock is ticking loudly in Nashville, and you have to wonder whether there's going to be a big move or shakeup, whether behind the bench or in the locker room, to get this team back on track.
Just move your car! Okay, I don't know how!
Next up, the reeling Edmonton Oilers without Connor McDavid fall to the New Jersey Devils 3-0, also shut out just like the Predators. Another team in the Oilers who are not scoring at the clip that they should be, despite all the firepower that they have. In goal for the Devils, Jake Allen, of all people, stepped up and had a really impressive game, stopping 31 shots to record the shutout. Goals from Jesper Bratt, Stefan Noesen, and Timo Meier salted away the game for the Devils. The Oilers also didn't get any help from their goaltender, as they only allowed 16 shots by the New Jersey Devils, but Calvin Pickard let in 3 goals on those 16. Obviously, this team's without McDavid, and that is hurting them, but this team, just like the Nashville Predators, has just not found that offensive gear a month into the season. Even when McDavid was on the ice, they were not scoring. Their goals for above expected on the season is actually worse than Nashville's. And like Nashville, a lot of blame can be laid at their feet of their star players. McDavid only has 10 points in 10 games, which sounds like it's pretty good, but for a player his caliber, you'd expect more. Leon Draisaitl is doing his part, 16 points in 12 games, but for guys like Jeff Skinner, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Zach Hyman, and Victor Arvidsson, they just have not gotten going this season. And just like Nashville, Edmonton needs to pull their heads out of their asses if they want to have a chance to rebound like they did last year.
Zabet, show him you're done, Draper.
Cigarettes.
Now, those were the only 2 games, so third period is going to be a mini rant from me, and it's about something that annoys me, which is the digital ads that are now plastered all over the broadcast. Initially, I didn't hate when they did the projection of an ad onto the ice. It was kind of unobtrusive. They had put ads on that spot on the ice before, so it wasn't really taking that much away seeing it on the broadcast. But the ads behind the net on the glass are kind of distracting, and then the ads on the boards that switch and change all the time, those are just so irritating. Plus, you have the advertisements on the scoreboards, on the jerseys now, and the helmets. We've hit the critical mass, in my opinion, where any more advertisements are going to be incredibly distracting. And I get it, the NHL should be trying to make as much money as they possibly can, and I don't even have like a big moral opposition to getting in bed with sports gambling sites, but for the love of God, can you find a less obtrusive way to feature those advertisements? Especially the digital ads that are changing all the time and moving. It is super distracting out of the broadcast. I just can't stand it anymore. It's really pissing me off at this point. Meme of the night is this great take on the offsides from the Capitals Hurricanes game from last night that the ref clearly missed. It's really funny, and honestly, I hope that we as a hockey community take more of these moments and make them into memes that can circulate beyond our little community. I think this one has incredible potential. Please get into photo editing software of your choice and make some more of these. I would love to see them.